Alrighty, folks, good morning. It's a very, very, very bright and early one. Shit to do today, kind of jam. So, I got this game very, 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 very long time ago, right? And I was absolutely obsessed with it. You know how I go through these little phases of like super being obsessed, and then like one thing pisses me off and I'm like, don't like it anymore, wee! And then I always plan on going back to it and then I forget. So this was one of these games, right? So basically, the whole point of the game is that, you know, you've opened up, well, you've moved to like, you know, the big apple, you know, New York City. You're trying to basically become the biggest, baddest, richest fucking person, by running your own businesses and taking over the city. You have rivals along the way who obviously are kind of like, who the fuck does this bitch think she is? Hell to the motherfucking nah. And then we have, you know, rivalries and things like that, and we're basically just trying to take over everywhere, creating different types of businesses, whether it's restaurants, coffee shops, electronic hardware stores, grocery stores, clothing retailers, florists, all of it. Even like accountancy firms, like investment places, like the list is like semi-endless. But obviously I have to start out small and humble and work myself up from there. There is the kind of like sandboxy open game mode, open world mode, where you kind of just get chucked in and do what you want, figure it out. Or you can do like the story mode, like campaign kind of thing, where essentially your uncle is already, you know, quite established in New York, basically, and gives you little bits of hints and tips and advice and kind of like a storyline to follow. I have tried to do that, but I got bored because I don't really like people telling me what to do because I suck. So let's just see if my general lack of intelligence can get me far. Anyway, good morning, love. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There has been loads of updates since I last played, so a lot of this is basically going to feel like playing a brand new game that I've never like played before. It has apparently meant to have been significant improvements to the the character customization, and I still feel like she looks like a boot. I still feel like she looks like a GTA 5 lady, where she's just big, brawny, and manly looking. And bitch don't look like me at all, but I'm used to that with games as well. So we'll see. I was contemplating streaming Baldur's Gate and kind of starting that, but I kind of decided against it. I think that's going to be more of like a YouTube series. So we have landed. I don't think you can get like any more zoomed in from this. I actually completely forget how they want you to move. What are the controls? Well, it's not WASD, so what in the fuck? How do you want me to move my shit? Well, that doesn't... Is it because I'm paused? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You have to, like, click to make them go. Okay, hold on. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. Right, so obviously we've zoomed. Like, that's fine. That's not the issue. The issue is moving my actual fucking camera. It's not the arrow keys either. Right click is rotate, left click is to get your person to fucking go, and your mouse wheel is to rotate, and WASD ain't fucking working. Nuh-uh! Sure shit wasn't. But how do I actually see my Juber? Like, how do I just see everything? I think you just have to open the map. Right, so this is basically as far out as we can zoom. But we have First Avenue kind of running the whole way across like the most northern side of our little city map. Then we have fucking First Street, Second Street, Third Street, Fourth Street. Where the fuck's Fifth Street then? Down here. The Fifth Street, Sixth Street, 7th Street, 8th Street, 9th Street, 2nd Avenue, First Avenue, okay. Then we have Broadway, kind of comes down here. We've got skyscrapers, we've got parks, we've got little bitty buildings. We've got big warehouses and things. We've got our kind of ocean front kind of places on like the docks and things. I do think you can buy boaterinos. These are more just like storage warehouses. So already I can see... Oh, I didn't know I had like an inventory. You what? So we're already exhausted. We're pretty well fed though. So we've basically just landed here in New York in the morning. We're fucking exhausted from our travels, essentially. We're feeling happy enough. And we're starting with a little 15k. So generally, if I had 15k in the bank, I would be a very, 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 very happy lady. But I actually just want everything to be on. There we go. So I can kind of see everything. Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? Does it not tell me where I am? Like a you are here, bitch. Kind of shit. There I am. Here I am. So, first thing I want to do is make sure that I have income and make sure that I have a roof over my head. So, pretty sure we can go on into here and get a job. So we've got offices here. We've got residential. We've got e-marketing. It's a marketing agency. We've got, what, coffee shops? Coffee shops, supermarkets, offices, graphic designers, retailers, restaurants. You can get a little petrol station. More office buildings, food places, supermarkets, clothing retailers. There's the bank. We've got a gym. An appliance store. How is that a warehouse? Is this a warehouse for your cars or what? There's a car dealership, 2 car dealerships and then shit behind it. No, I'm pretty sure I'm trying to click on this one. Alright, whatever. Then we have import, export, import, export. They're all... Okay, so you can't like open up a fucking fast food place or a restaurant down here. A moving service. Alright, well I'm trying to kind of buy up everything. Wait, what's that? Legal aid, a law firm? Ooh! Office supplies. Recruitment agencies. Alrighty, so where's my little green dot? There I am. So I'm gonna get rid of everything. Whoops. Other than... residential. And I kind of just want to get the cheapest little shit of an apartment. Alright. So generally, the places that we can live in . Daily rent is 259, but we have to initially pay a massive upfront bit of money, which bitch can't afford. Don't even really know how to make 200 and something a day. Woo! Okay, so 81 a day in rent. And upfront 2,600. Sort of the best so far. That's slightly cheaper, so it's a little bit less rent. A little bit less. They're probably gonna have very similar layouts. Yeah, so they're the exact same, but this one's cheaper. So right now, 28 3rd Street. Cheaper again. Same thing. So 25 2nd Street. Oh, mama. They're the big buckaroonies. Ooh. Okay, so we've got 40 and 1,000. 22 4th Street. Still think that's cheaper, 40 a day. Yeah, all good. $37. 33 1st Street. It was 38 or something, wasn't it? 37. I mean, that's still not, you know, bad, and it's bigger. It's definitely improvement. So that could be numero uno, and that could be numero dos. And then you basically can't live anywhere down around here. So at least I kind of know, you know, we're gonna have, what is it, this one? Okay, so now we do have a house. And if I go here, I should be able to see... Can't even see my house monies. You know, like overall fucking outgoings kind of thing. It's just giving me like my latest transactions. But alright. So just my house. I still have 13.8k. So as long as I have a way to eat and sleep, that's the absolute bare minimum. But we're gonna go in here right beside us, and we're gonna get a gerb. Damn. Okay, so our wage per hour is 25. So in like an hour and a half, I'll be able to pay for my apartment, which is fine. Now what I need to actually find is somewhere to go pick up a bed. Not the appliance store per se, a furniture store. That's what I'm looking for. Is there a closer one, or is that literally like the only one on the map? I think it's the only one because I do remember this sort of. Which means... Okay, there's two. That They hold the monopoly. This is closer. It's kind of straight down, and then I can just go on there. So let me turn myself around and get going. We also do have like a, what would you call it? A rivalry section where we can basically look at our overall competitors, like who has the #1 slot, you know, that we're going for, but also generally who's just above us, you know, like right now, how many businesses they have, what's their income, that kind of thing. You know, which is great because obviously it's kind of the aim of the game is to own everywhere, beat out your rivals, you know, become the biggest, the baddest, and the richest. But it's a long way away getting there, generally. So, yeah. I mean, it's still like 10 a.m. So I'm not... I mean, we could put our bed, you know, back in our house, get it set up, and then get some... Maybe I'll get a... I might as well get like a fridge freezer while I'm here anyway. You be sneaky shit. It's just letting you go on round. Okay, so I'm gonna get myself the little... What do you call them? The Hoobery Jubers? No, where is like the... You know, like the wheel thingies? Not the wheel thingies. Right, I'm looking for a shitty... There we go. I'm looking for a shitty bed. You coming out, bro? And just like a fridge freezer. But right now I've just got fucking living rooms. There we go. Okay. 1,800. Okay, it's all the standard shit, but yeah, I need it. I need it. Yes, I know you're fucking tired. I'm trying to get you fucking sorted, love. I wonder... Yeah. 400 for the story bed. Woo! Fucking hell. Alright, let's pay for this and get out of here. We're already spending like 2 grand, which I'm not super pleased about. But it is what it is. And now I need to push this all the way home without, keeling over. So, I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'll go home and drop this off first. Excuse me, coming through. New to the city. Move, move. I do have big ambitions, but for now I have small ambitions of just trying to get through the day. My first day of work tomorrow. I know you're tired, love. We will also make rivalries per like kind of like neighborhood, because we do have, you know, like rival businesses that are in the neighborhood generally, and they kind of hold a monopoly for that neighborhood. So, oh, this is so dodgy. So generally, when I open my first business in a particular neighborhood, there's gonna be like a certain, you know, individual that's gonna be fucked off, you know, about that, but the other people won't really care that much because I didn't open up in their area, you know. So that's something I need to be mindful of when I'm sort of choosing what I'm doing first. Obviously, I need to choose something that's affordable for me to run. That's not going to be expensive for me to run while I'm actually working on my money. But let me in. I live here. Tit. Right, so I'm going to assume this is my bedroom. There we go. Let me park my vehicle. Ah! Right, now I need to try to go get some grub. I wonder if there's just generally like a fast food place or something nearby I can grab something from. Coffee shop might even have something. There's a coffee shop right beside me, so they might even have something to hold me over. Or I could just go in and get some fruits and veg. I mean, they're literally right next door, and I'm knackered, so that's probably in my best interest. That's closed. That's produce. We'll go in here. We're kind of sussing out the competition as well, so we'll see. Okay, what am I getting? Pears, apples, bananas, sodies, carrots. Let's just get a bag of apples. I had a whole bag of apples for what, 8 quid or something. I'm not happy about that. What a fucking fat bitch. Who eats a whole bag of apples? Nope. Nope. This one. Thank you. I live here. Right, so we're gonna pass out in bed. And I want to wake up at 6. I pay my rent for the day. Now I need to go earn it back and then some. I'm hungry. It's raining. You're not open for another 2 hours. The coffee shop is open. Cupcake. I can get a cupcake to hold me over. Oh. Sorry. That will do. And then I'll make my way to work. And I will do, like... I know that I'll earn more than my rent today, so I want to stock up on food. Maybe get, like, a week's worth of food. So maybe I'll get, like, 2 things of, like, fresh food. And then I'll get some frozen food to do me, like, later in the week. And then I will start paying a little bit of attention to what I could rent business-wise near me. I would like to try to find a way to balance both temporarily so that I can try to earn kind of both at the same time. But if it's way more profitable to, like, generally just have... Right, so we'll get 2 of them. And we'll get 4 of them.
Ooh.
I should get an employees discount, I'm just saying. Right, now I need to get back home. I am working again tomorrow. I'm working again tomorrow. So I should be able to put some of this away. I'll eat fresh food now, because I'm hungry. So when we get back to the house, even though like I'm exhausted, so I do need to sleep, when we get back to the house, I'll see kind of what's in like my little district, either that's handy for home, because if it's like right beside my house, then I can basically work longer days because the travel time is a lot less. I do not want to be I don't want to be wasting a lot of time doing the run like this, just getting a great workout or, you know, whatever. But we've no car. We're gonna have no car for a while. The state of my driving is gonna be hilarious anyway, because it is all WASD and shit. You know, so that's gonna be very interesting. Right, so all the food's been put away. I want to wake up. I want to wake up slightly later. Well, no, I earned my wage from work, but okay. Right, so my weekly income at the minute is 126 quid. That's from my grocery store job. So generally I do get these little personal goals. Personal goals are your character's side objectives. They're not related to the objectives given by Uncle Fred in like the storyline one. Achieving them does give you a happiness boost temporarily. And then they are directly linked to the Steam achievements. So yes, I do want to work on them, because you know me, I'm a sucker. So these are our rivals. We have me down in number 20. My weekly income is only 126 quid because I don't actually own any businesses. So Maria is sitting on every week at a good 147,500. She's got 9 businesses. So it would be in my best interest to basically become her direct competitor, either undercut her, you know, price wise or something. Maybe we can go for being a direct competitor for her baby money initially, you know, like start off kind of like, you know, if I start winning and you're only, you know, getting $2,000 less, all right, you know, that's not that, it's not that big of a loss for her, because our biggest earner is her other graphic designer place. So she's got her web development agency, which is doing shit, and she's got a good graphic design company. But what I could also do is I could open up a business that isn't any of these. So she doesn't care about me at all. You know, I'm not a competitor. I'm just trying to quietly earn my own money. She's like, oh, someone's opened up a whatever, but I don't have them businesses, so I don't really care. And then obviously we're trying to beat this fucking fella here that earns over 2.4 million. He has 19 businesses. These will change because they're kind of fighting, you know, with each other as well. But the thing is that he's got 19 businesses that are doing better than this guy's 22 businesses. But obviously because he's got 3 more businesses than him and he's only like 100 and something K behind him, you know, they're quite tight. You know, there's a big difference here. There's quite a big a difference here. These guys are really quite close together. But that's the one for me to beat at the Uno Momento. I mean, that is terrible when you've got 12 businesses total, but you're not getting, that much money. So she's in Lower Manhattan. They are kind of all fighting with each other in Lower Manhattan. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 competitors if we decided to go into Lower Manhattan. I live in the garment district. So this is my living area, and that's where I work. So garment district is probably where I'm gonna try to open. I don't mind if it's like somewhere here, but ideally I kind of want somewhere to be in between, where I'm living and my other workplace. Lower Manhattan is the complete opposite side, so I'm really not going to be in competition with the Lower Manhattan people anytime soon. So let me then go have a little nosy about who my rivals are in the garment district. One. Okay, so we only have Ingrid, but Ingrid has a lot of income. So what I need to then make sure is I'm not pissing her off, because I can't compete with her like straight off the bat. So I can't do a hairdresser's, a bookstore, coffee shop, fruit and veg, gym, jewelry, gift shop, nightclub. Okay, so I basically need to, it's going to be very, very limited. She has a chain of liquor stores. So I earn 200 a day. All right. It's not too bad. So cheap flowers are in very, very high demand in the garment district. Earbuds, French fries. Can I click this? Yeah. French fries, ice cream, kebabs, cheap flowers, earbuds, expensive flowers, phones. Right. So does she owns fast food though? Ingrid? Oh, she doesn't. Maybe I'll open fast food. So there's no businesses offering here in the garment district at all. Okay. So maybe I'll open fast food. The only issue with that is how expensive is that to start? We've got 11.6 thousand. Obviously with fast food, you need table areas and things. So these are my, 5 choices. That's $2,000 is to get in. That could be good for fast food. And as long as I make 72 a day. That's a lot cheaper. That's not going to work for fast food. So that could be a good starting point if I decided not to go for fast food. That could work for fast food. Is that cheaper? 77, 2,600. 72, 2,400. What's the size? 936. Oh, this is bigger. Okay. That's a lot cheaper. Oh, it's tiny. That's fucking decent. Okay, so cheapest rent-wise is this one. 17 a day. This one is probably the most feasible to run alongside working in the grocery store before I do it full time. So 15 people can be in there at once. Fast food wise, I don't think I'm fitting any of that into there though. So 46 3rd Street. It is perfectly in between work and home. I do know I have to go do a course before I can, like, be able to recruit employees. So on my next day off, I need to go see... Oh, there's a wholesalers right beside me. When do you open? You're open now, so I can have a nosy in here before work. Paper bags, cheap gifts, soda cans, frozen food, fresh food, burgers, and salad. Right, I don't need anything from here. I mean, paper bags, yeah, okay, great. But 123 quid for fucking paper bags. I am working today and tomorrow, so my next day off isn't actually that. Right, you open up in 2 hours, but I have to go to work. Oh shit, it fucking tells you what their shit is. Okay, so they're just general. Whoops. They're for all your produce. Right, okay. And that's it. So this is the big one, really. But I mean, it's close to home. You know, if I was pushed for time, you know, I can go in, buy stuff, chuck it in the house. And then, you know, bring it round the next day or, you know, whatever. So I think, for now, I'm just going to try to get a bit of food into me. And then go to work. I actually might be a bit late for work, so I'm not going to get my full wage, which is a bit shitty. You can, like, get the subway and stuff, but it's, like, $5 each time. And I need to, like, try to save my money. But if I can keep the grocery store job for as long as possible, while also, like, having a little side hustle of, like, starting the business, then that's definitely what I want to do. I really am going to be late for work, though. I need to get there in 10 minutes, and I'm not. Ah, shit. Yeah, so that's going to be, like, my first hour not happening. Yes, I know I'm late for work. I'm 10 minutes late for work. Whoops. Oh, no, I don't want to set destination for there. Sorry. Okay, so I'm working tomorrow, but if I'm off the next day, I'll go and have a nosy at the wholesaler appliance place. Right, I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, that's fine. And I'll see how big all the things are for fast food. Because if things are small and I don't have to have tables and it's basically just like a to-go place, then I'll do that because french fry demand is very, very high. So it will just be chucking everybody fucking french fries and get the fuck out. So obviously I need to have like deep fat fryer, I need to have like a till, and I still think you need paper bags regardless of what you sell. Oh shit, that doesn't fill you much at all. Ooh. So I need to get more food. Damn. Okay. So I am off tomorrow, which is fine. Okay, so I will have 2 competitors here. Jessica Johnson. And Tony. Right, I don't really want to be fucking with them, do I? Tough. So a bag of apples feeds me once. Okay, there's Ingrid's one. So Ingrid's actually in direct. So you have 2 side by side. You're actually in direct competition with Ingrid. You open early. I don't want to fuck off Ingrid, so I don't want to do... I'm not doing fruit and veg. It looks like it's either gonna be... flowers. Or food. Because if that's how much they're selling for, then I definitely can't. That's alright. Damn. But I mean, if I get like a bag of something that's only a couple of quid. That's cheaper than getting the fresh food. The fresh food's like 11 quid each and it only feeds me once. It fills me up or, you know, whatever. I'm just trying to figure out like best value for money to feed myself with, because I'm paying my rent, no problem, and I'm making a little bit, you know, extra. I'm making enough then to be able to feed myself, but I need to make sure that basically my grocery store job can pay for the rent in my apartment, feed myself, and then also handle the daily rent for the shop when I open the shop. So that the days that I can't physically open the shop. See, that's 11 quid. It does fill me up. That doesn't. You need to eat about 4 of them. So frozen food, yes, it's gonna last ages. Maybe I'll get one after work for like pure emergencies. And that's it. So I'm gonna get one frozen food for pure emergency scenarios. But I want to hit shop on the way home. I want to hit the fruit and veg. So let me go to this one. Right, the cheapest thing is a bag of lettuce. So if I go get a bag of lettuce... Oh, I'm so gonna die in these fucking New York streets. If I get a bag of lettuce... Is it gonna feed me? What? Don't click the wrong one. Shit. No. Right. Okay. So it has to be fresh food. And I'm off tomorrow, so I do need to load up here. And work. All that shit. So everything else is just like basically like a little snack. Yes, well, I didn't mean to stop, did I? We shit. Let's see how long 5 lasts me. I don't really like the fact that it's costing me 50 quid. But it is what it is. Right, I need to set my destination to go to fuck home. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be going to that big, like, wholesaler warehouse to see how much it's gonna cost me to build a fast food restaurant. I'm not gonna do any tables or anything like that, so if I literally just have, like, the counter, the till, paper bags, and like another counter with like a deep fryer or something, that should be enough. I know I need like a cleaning station too. I mean, I'm nearly at 12k. The issue is if I don't move fast enough, someone else can take the building. The building is an absolute steal, even though it's tiny. But, like, it's tiny and you could be selling, you know, them phones or, you know, whatever. So, you know, you're, like, tiny amount of rent. But you're earning, like, 3 grand for one sale, you know? So it's like, that's quite a lot. It's my day off, so I'm going to sleep till 7:15. Like a big girl. Or 7:20. Whatever. Let me get some food into me. And then you open at 8. By the time I get there, it'll probably be basically 8. I'll only have to wait for a wee minute. So that's fine. We'll just casually walk so we don't get too tired. And I'll read this like really old text message from my boss. You know, when I was complaining that I was late and I was like, yes, I know. And I was like, what, 20 minutes late or something? That was bad. I would actually like probably burst into tears if I ended up being like 20 minutes late for my actual job. I think if you are late like too many times. Right. French fries in and of itself is 600 quid. That I can't afford that though. Pizza, right? So that's kind of all your food. There's the thingies, gifts, frozen food, fresh food, sodas, wine. I need paper bags for 100 quid. That's a lot better considering the other place was selling paper bags for like £600. I was like, whatever. Cigars. There's cheap flowers, expensive flowers. That's quite cheap to run. So if I can't fit in... Right, where do I get the counter and the cash register from then? It might be like the IKEA kind of place. Which probably not allowed to call. So what am I looking for? Not a warehouse, that's for distributing for me. It's not going to be the appliance store. What the fuck's it called? No. Is it a furniture store? Right, so there's cabinets. Who sells... Right, there's storage shelves. Right, who sells the fucking tills then? Where did I get a till from? Electronics? Where are the electronics stores? What? Is it appliances then? Don't really consider it an appliance, but sure. Ah, there we go. All right. Right, okay. So I'm gonna need a cash register, cleaning station, so that's 1,000. Cabinet, 1,470. Well, no, I'm gonna need 2 cabinets. So I'm up to like 2,000. Right. Plus paper bags and the French fries. 100 for paper bags. French fries were like 600. So about 3K for the stuff that I need. And then it's like roughly the same to get in the building. No, it's only like 600 quid to get in the building. But how do you make the French fries? Do I have to have like the stove or what? French fries are 642. But is it like a deep fryer or what? Because you need to be able to fucking cook them. I think this might actually be one for Google. Because there's just that, and I don't want to pay. Or I could actually just go and do a fast food place and see how they do it. I think I might do that. Where's the fast food? Here. Right, I'll go up there and I'll see how they do their shit. Would be smart. Maybe I'll go up to the park and get my happiness up a little bit. Right, what are they? That's a pizza oven. Right, where the fuck did I get them from? They're not. They're literally just the stuff. So where do I get the... frying machine? No, they didn't have anything that fancy. This is all your bar nightclub kind of shit. Gym. If you wanted to open a gym. Maybe I'll open a gym at some point. Not in like the tiny place that I'm in now, but... hot dog grill. Fryer machine. Oh, fuck. Right. Ha! I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be fast food. Because that's... I calculated, what, 3 grand or whatever to get in. You know, with all the other stuff. 4.5 for that. That's 7k. I would still have money left over, though. I need baskets then, too, don't I? Ooh, shit. I think I'm gonna risk it. If I fuck myself, I fuck myself. It's just a lot of different places that I need to go to, but I can store some of this in the house. So, Here, I'll get a cabinet. So 470 cabinet, 900 cash register, 100 cleaning station, 4,400 fryer machine, shopping baskets. So I'm spending 6k just here. I'm spending half my money just here. In that one. It's not that far away though, which is good. Whoops. Then here I'm getting my French fries for 642. And my paper bags for 100. Right, I'm nearly at 7k. I think that's everything I would need. And then, boom, the building. Which is another 647. So, yeah, I would still have money left over. I think, where am I? Here. I think I'm going to go up now and I'm going to get this stuff. But if I'm buying it... Can I see my work schedule by any chance? Oh. Can I see my work schedule anywhere? I don't think so. Right, I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna rent this building. There is competitors, but not competitors for the French fries. So I'm gonna call it Fur Maiden's Fries. Or Fur Fries. Okay. Yep, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can I not change this? No. Right, so I can turn retail off. Turn fast food off, other than mine. The fruit and veg can go. I just need appliance and the wholesalers. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to get the shit I need and I'm going to dump it in. Alright. Let's go. I want to kind of get it set up for my next day off. Obviously, I'm still going to be losing that £17 a day. But it is what it is. I've got 11.2k left. I'm spending about, what? 4 or 5k in here? Or is it 6k? I think I'm spending 6k in here. Like, if I end up having a little baby bit of time in this day to open up for, like, 2 hours, I will. Okay, let me get a trolley. I need my fryer station. I need a cash register. I need the baskets. But I need that counter as well, so don't think it's letting me click it. I need a cleaning station. Why is it not letting me click the actual counter? Okay, there's the counter. So I've got the fryer station, the cleaning station, the counter, and the baskets. Okay. So now I need to go put them in the shop, decide where they're going. It's like right here. Okay, the fire machine will go here. Cleaning station will go back here. Baskets will go here. Okay, so you can only... Yeah, I forgot. Couldn't get the counter because you can only carry so much. Maybe it won't get opened today, but it is what it is. Do I need to buy oil for the fryer? I actually don't know. Go in, get a counter, and then that's everything I need from here. Okay, I've got 5,000 left. And I just need my paper bags and my fries. So I'll be working here kind of on like my days off, but if this ends up being more profitable than... If that ends up being more profitable than my grocery store day, if I'm earning more than 200 profit from the business in a day, then the grocery store's gone and I'll just concentrate it on there. He very nearly mushed me and it would have been all my fault. If I even get open for like an hour to make some sort of something, because obviously I've spent a good chunk of money today, you know, that'll be advantageous to say the least. Oops. So £100 on paper bags and like 600 and something. So I should be left with like 3-4k. No. Here we go. Alright. Need one of these. French fries are like right beside me. And then the paper bags are here. I think that's all I need. Right, let's go. Need to go back up here. Can I get out through here? Please tell me I can get out through here and it's not a dead end. That's a dead end. Shit. Oh, come on, man. Right, I really should be able to get open for a smidge, even if it's fucking hour or so. But I need to like set my prices and shit. Because if I have 2 competitors, but if the demand's 100% for the French fries and no one's selling French fries, then you know I have competitors in fast food, so I need to be careful of what second thing I add in. but I can set whatever price I want for my french fries, and people are going to pay it because no one else is selling french fries. Pretty much. So if I'm like, yeah, it's $20 for some french fries, then people are like, ooh, well, no one else does them, so if I want french fries, this is what I have to pay. What? Okay, you, here. Why can't I open it? Why can't I open it? I'm gonna go for $7. What time is it? 4 p.m. Right, I'm open. What do you mean? I work here? How did I get that open? There we go. Right, I'm keeping an eye on her hunger. When her hunger gets too bad, I've only sold one, so I've made 7 quid. There we go. Okay, that's it. We're not open. How do I then, like, close again? There we go. We should be close. Okay, time to go home. I have work tomorrow as well, so I should have food in the fridge. Whack that into me. Go to sleep. Work in the morning. So I actually sold like 7 of them or something. I don't know. It'll tell me like tomorrow what my moolah was. So I still have over 4 grand, which isn't bad. Oh, I actually wonder if I can... I had 400, so I sold 11. Price at £7 is 77, which is quite a chunk of money, considering I get £200 for working what the whole day, and that was only like what 2 hours or something I was open for. Not bad. I could probably quit the grocery store job. Alright, not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Woo! Okay. That's not bad. There we go. Is there any wee chippies? Chippies! That's solid. I'm just gonna stick with the pizza. That'll do. Yeah, so I dare say I could make 200 quid.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
So I see you opened a business in our neighborhood, Garment District. Listen, young man, you're more than welcome here, but we need to remember who owns this neighborhood. So don't get any rebellious. Just...
Uh-oh. So the first little lady, Ingrid, even though we, ooh, she's up to a mill now. She's basically our only direct competitor in the Garment District. It's where she mostly operates from. But she doesn't have any fast food places. So I should be able to stay relatively undisturbed. Her fast food place isn't in... Oh shit, she owns that pizza place I went to? No, she didn't. Okay. Yeah, so Ingrid, who runs this district the most, doesn't have any fast food, so I should be able to be okay with her. And then the direct competitor above me doesn't have any fast food in the area I'm operating in, so I feel like I made a okay choice. Could have been fucking better, could have been fucking worse. It is what it is. I should be on time for work. But I think this is probably going to be my last day. And I'll just focus on selling 700 million french fries all the time. And it was like, the other one was like ice cream or something as well. So I could start, you know, I could start that. Like fries and ice cream. Not that, honestly, that's something that anyone would really want to be having, but sure, whatever. I do actually need to get a little bit more food. I think I'll just always buy 5 at a time, because regardless, I'm still gonna have to come back up here. And I think I should have been getting an employee discount, by the way, Elgato. Just saying. Ah! Yeah, so they're like your business rivals in like certain areas and stuff. So you need to pay attention to obviously the area that you're operating in, like what district. You know, some people control, you know, the monopoly, you know, like in the district, and some people obviously control a lot more, like they're in the fast food industry, so they have fast food places everywhere, or whatever. But yeah, I'm trying to not annoy Ingrid, who runs the district I've opened my first business in. And I'm trying not to annoy the lady who's like directly above me in control, if that makes sense. So the lady whose like earnings are directly above mine does not operate in the district I operate in, so that gives me a chance. And Ingrid doesn't operate any fast food restaurants in the district, but she is mostly in control of this district. Right, so I'm gonna go to sleep and we're gonna go to work in the morning. So I'll get up around 6. My tummy's making all sorts of noises. And that's my rent and my business rent. So really I need to be making minimum of 54 a day. with french fries. But that should be doable. And I think I can open at like 8. And work like, you know, be open. Well, I don't know, because I sold, what, 11 in like the 2 hours I was open, so. I'm just hoping that I don't need to buy fucking french fries every day, because that would annoy me. Like, I'm selling that much shit. But we'll see. It's going to be like my first full day of operating my first baby business. Hopefully Ingrid doesn't get annoyed. But like, even this fucking Tony, he fucking owns a shitload. He owns this whole row here. Ricky owns this one. Damn. Them boys are in the big box, though. They're in the millions. Right. Okay. So I'm still the only business selling french fries, so it's fine. The demand has gone down a wee bit. The demand is still quite high. Ice cream is still up there and no one's getting it, so I could get a little ice cream juber with maybe like my next profit or, you know, whatever. The only thing with that is ice cream counters are $2,000. That's not horrific. And then how much is your ice cream? Ice cream. Please tell me you sell ice cream. 900, so 2,900 to get that in. Maybe in like a couple of days. Because I've kind of decided I don't want my money to fall below $5,000. That's like my safety net for the Uno Momento. I'm going to take a quick little pee break, and I will be right back, and then we'll have like the first full day. And I think maybe what I'll do to kind of like spread the cost is if I run out of like french fries, like if I hit what, $7,000, then I think that'll be like my next goal. I'll wait till I hit the $7,000 mark. I'll buy the ice cream machine. I'll have it sitting there. Then when I'm like needing to like resupply my french fries and my paper bags and things, and I'm doing like my next supply run to there, I'll get some ice cream and I'll start selling that as well. Basically, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'll be 2 little Uno Momentos. Bonk. Alrighty. So even just with like rough calculations and stuff, right? What? Right, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, okay. Yeah, so Sunday. That's just open until about 5. So yeah, just with like rough calculations and things. Every time I need to resupply the paper bags and the French fries, it's going to cost me 747. So that's not too shabby. I know they're going to be upset that they've nowhere to sit down, but it is what it is. And they are complaining that it's fucking ugly in here. But like, sorry, this is fast food. It's not a fucking restaurant, and it's not a fast food restaurant. Sorry, but you're not, you know, if you're not sitting, you're not sitting. I'm selling loads though, like it's going well. And I can get them sales up by having the ice cream as well. You know, I could have the ice cream thing sitting here. Maybe then have like a table or two. Even if, you know, like I do it where, you know, like McDonald's kind of has like, you know, like the bar. And then just like wee stools. Do it like that maybe. We'll see. Okay, so what happened? I still have French fries left. I have still loads of paper bags. That's okay. I don't know what that means. Let me get cleaning. Oh, I can't get. Can I not get to it? Because I put the box in the way? Oh, shit. It's okay. I can go here. Why is she not getting a mop? Oh, I had it the wrong way. Okay. Okay, well, I'm starving. I need to go home. Maybe that's too long of a work day for her. Maybe till like 4. Instead of like 5. I mean, obviously, if I controlled her manually instead of like speeding it up, then, you know, I could like take a little break while no one was there. And like if I had like a fridge, I could, you know, grab some food or something. So maybe we'll open, because I opened technically after 7 there, didn't I? So maybe I'll do it 8 to 5 rather than 7 to 5. It's too long of a work day. But I'll get her home. I'll get her fed. And then we'll see what the money was like. Yeah, well, good thing I'm home. So I'll wake her up at like 6:30-ish. Give her a little bit longer in bed. Okay, so that was far, far, far better. Way more profitable than... just working in the grocery store for 200 a day. So I'm earning over 1,000 a week. That's not bad. The traffic index like isn't great, or you know, whatever, but it is what it is. People are still happy with the price. The interior needs some work. I'll work on that. That's okay. Ice cream is still in super duper demand. So I'm over 5k, so a couple more days and I'll be able to buy the ice cream machine. Stand Juber. But I also need to keep an eye on my stock levels and maybe get more French fries or more paper bags. So obviously that will prevent me from going and getting the ice cream, what do you call it, display. I keep thinking to say machine. Am I in the right street? No. It's 2 streets away? Yeah. But I mean, £17 a day rent. It's pretty fucking good. I need to work on the income before people's like happiness with the place, so I'll work on the interior like after. Okay. So we're gonna do 8 to 5. Whoops. Still kind of the same, so I need to try to get her to have a break during the day. That's me out of fries here. Paper bags are still fine. So tomorrow I do need to go get fries. Elgato's right here. So I'm gonna go get a little bit more food. I think I still have some. So I'm gonna get like what, 5? And then I'm gonna tell myself every Monday I'll do my food shopping. So on Monday I'll come in, I'll get 7. And maybe like I'll start later on Mondays. So it's not this street coming up, it's the next street. Right? Yeah. I'm a genius. Don't mind me, asshole. So this is working for me. I mean, to be honest, if I was earning like 800 quid a day and like 1,000 a week, or, you know, over $1,000 a week, like that is some good fucking money, that. It's alright. Getting up at 6:30 will do. Yep. 500 a day. That was really good. Nearly at the 6k mark. After tomorrow, though, I'm gonna need French fries. Oh shit, I didn't eat. Stupid lady. I think, like, interior-wise, well, I think I'd probably, like, work on the outside. No. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that should be open at 8 o'clock. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. So it's not this street, it's the next street. But yeah, I think I'd work on like the signage outside or whatever. Try to draw more customers in. But generally, it doesn't have like a very high like foot traffic rating. I knew that when I rented it, but I have the demand of being the only one who actually supplies French fries, which is why I want to also like concentrate on getting the ice cream in. Very strange combination. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. I'm kind of just getting in just in time. Yeah, so she can like sort of just about manage to work till 5. But she's really unhappy. Oh, just because she's soaked, that's okay. Don't really care about that, to be honest. So we'll be opening a little bit later tomorrow because I need to go get the French fries. Can only serve. I don't only sell like serve 15 people a day anyway. I'm basically out. So what time does this open at? It opens at 8. Right, it closes in 2 hours, so even though I'm absolutely boobered, it's definitely in my best interest to go and get these French fries now. Because I'm not waiting until 8 just so that I can get in to buy it and then I have to run all the way to the shop. So I'll let her sleep in the morning until about 7. Oh, they're down in price slightly. Happy diddly days. They're the same. Yeah, I'll let her sleep in until about like 7, maybe half 7-ish. So we'll still be opening like slightly later tomorrow. But it won't be as late as, you know, not even being able to go get the hot dogs till 8 in the morning. I'm just gonna leave that sitting there. That'll do. Get her food and then get her to bring these with her. So we're due open at 8. I'll make it slightly after that, I think. We're not going to be that superly duperly late, like. So we're just under our 6k mark. I need to get up to the, and that's just because I've had to restock, but we'll get up to the 7 in a couple of days to get our little ice cream machine. Ice cream. I wasn't gonna buy the product and then have the product just sitting there when the biggest expense, the $2,000 display, needs to still get gotten. Yes, I'm only a few minutes late. I'm here. Don't worry. It's all good. Fur fries. Let's go. No, that's the fucking bookshop. Fur fries. Let's go. Okay. Can I not, like, take the box out? There we go. $123, so like what, 70 something? At the minute, I'm basically doing rinse and repeat, just so that I can make sure I'm getting somewhere, because I still need to work on my ice cream. Yep. Still working towards that. There is going to be a time where I'm working towards like a certain goal or whatever. Someone else gets there fucking first. You know, that's business. And it's obviously just don't want them. Ooh, jewelry store. That's the big buckaroonies for stock levels, like, for sure. Okay, home food bed. Rinse and repeat. I should be over $6,000 in the morning. Sleep in a wee smidge. Yep, so I'm over $6,000. We'll see what I make today. I'm quite early, so I'm not gonna like run. Ideally, I want to make sure that I'm selling as much as I can in that tiny little space. Firstly. Then I have a couple of tables and it looks pretty. And then I have an employee to run it when I can't run it. I think I went up the wrong street. Yep. I have an employee to run it when I can't run it, when I'm unavailable, basically. Like, if I'm sleeping, so it can be open, like, 24/7 round the clock. More opportunity. And then I'm gonna, obviously, just sit on the money. And then when I get to that point where I have enough to open a second place, then that employee takes that over, or 2 employees take that over, split the duties between each other. And then I can run the second location, being maybe not even fast food again. It's probably going to be something completely different. Like, flowers are still very much so sought after. So, like, a box is lasting maybe probably about a week as well. Because I know, like, you unlock kind of, like, logistics and, you know, all that kind of stuff to the point where, You just get stuff like delivered to you, but obviously you're bulk buying. So probably to save me time as well, you know, I will start getting stuff delivered. I'll get like a storage rack and things for that little room. I think tomorrow what I'll do is I'll move that little cleaning rack into the little, like, bathroomy area. I mean, I could work on my own happiness as well by, like, kitting out my apartment, but my apartment at the minute I just want to be bare minimum. I'd rather put the business first, and then when the business is thriving, then I can, you know, take a little bit from it, because that's just generally good business practice anyway. And I need to make sure I'm still not pissing anybody off, like Ingrid or the lady, you know, above me. Probably about 6,500 or something now, I think. Yeah, so I'm nearly at my 7. I am out of food, so I didn't really take into consideration. I've got... I eat in the morning and I eat in the evening, so I actually need, what, 14 to get me through the week? Yeah. So whatever is open on my way home from work today, I'll probably grab something. I do want to, like, save my energy and not, like, absolutely leg it everywhere all the time. But after today, if I don't need to resupply, I should be able to get my ice cream equipment. It should be alright. I'm gonna move the cleaning thing into here. I've kind of I've worked it out quite well with my energy levels. I actually will need to resupply tomorrow. And I need to get some food on the way home. Could get something in the coffee shop. They're fast food. Fruit and veg is right next door though. Where is it? Did I pass it already? I did. I need to get some sort of food in me. And get 2 bags of lettuce. What if I got 2? That'll hold me over till the morning. I'll have to get something else in the morning. So again, tomorrow I'll be opening slightly later. Fridge is empty. So I'll get up at 7. The wholesalers doesn't open. It was a really good day yesterday. Is there any like food places open here that I can just grab something from? No. It's okay, I'll just stand here starving for a couple minutes. It's gonna be shouting at me that my business has no one working in it, but it is what it is. I still should be, ooh, even cheaper. I still should be fine. I'm actually gonna take this time to talk to your man about deliveries. Delivery fee. Absolutely not. I can't even store that much, so doesn't matter. So I need to just call into somewhere on my way past to grab some grub. Bags of lettuce does not do shit. You know, if I bought one fresh food, it would feed me. Let me just leave this here for 2 wee seconds. Lettuce, pears, bananas, tomatoes. Let's get 3 bags of pears. Okay. Starting work really quite late today. We're nearly at the 7K mark, but obviously because I've had to resupply, so come Monday, I think. Well, the next time I have to resupply the fries, I'll buy 2 boxes. So I'm not doing, like, I'm not losing business 2 days a week, going and doing 2 separate resupplies. Okay, so this is the same thing. I need to try to grab food on the way home. So I'm not going to do lettuce. I'm not going to do pears. Let's get 4 bags of tomatoes. It's definitely costing me more this way. So on Monday, I think I'll do will be half day. I'll go get 2 boxes of fries and I'll go do my food shopping. And then I'll maybe open at like 12. Do something like that. So when I wake up, I'm going to run straight to the grocery store. I'm going to run to Elgato. I'm over that 7,000, but I need to do my shopping and get 2 boxes, so that's not going to happen today. So I'll go to Elgato. I'll get 15. Yeah, because I need to eat today, so 16. So I get 16 fresh foods. Actually, is there a better way to do this? Who's selling it for a tenner? In the garment district? You are? How much is Elgato selling it for? 11 still? Yep. So we're going here. Alright. So every time I'm going to go buy my food shop, I need to go check to see if the grocery cart or Elgato is selling cheaper. Because if I'm spending 11 and I'm buying 16, you know, it's a $1 difference, so I'm still saving 16 quid by going to this fucking place. And I went down the wrong bloody street. It's in the same street as my work. My business. And I was gonna stay loyal to Elgato. Because they gave me my first job. Ah, it's not open! No! Right, I'll just work as normal today then and starve. Shit. Yes, I'm coming. They all fucking laughed. Well, it's bloody fantastic. I'm in trouble. Yep, no one's there. I know, I'm aware. Oh, you can only buy 10 at once. I don't like that. It's not fun at all. Well, I don't need to go up here at all anymore. So that just makes food shopping a little quicker and things. But I still need to get 2 boxes of fries. And if you can only buy fucking 10 fucking fresh food at once, then that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I won't have earned very much today. $600 for not working all day is actually decent. I'm gonna eat some food. And I'm gonna go straight for work. And I'm gonna get my fries after work. So I'm gonna take the little trolley with me. Shut up. Please tell me this is the right one. I'm getting this right. Yep. Okay, so that's the issue, is that they only open at 12. Elgato's more expensive, but more accessible. See how they get you? That's how I want to be getting people. I'm nearly at the 8,000, but after I get the 2 boxes of fries, I'll be a bit too low. I think. Oops. Alright, so I want to get down here. Get 2 boxes and bring them to my apartment. I don't know if they're free. No. If they were free, I'd use them, like, but they're not. $2 boxes of fries. Ooh, they're up in price. I don't like that. Buying them when they're most expensive. I'll just get one for now then, because I do have some. I just don't want to run out. But I'm not gonna especially buy two when they're at their most pricey. So I'll just leave this little box. Why can I not just grab the box? What can? Right. Yeah, I know I'm knackered. But home food bed. Sleeping to 6:30. Grab the box, get round to work. Yeah, you're wet, I get it. Blah, blah, blah. See, I'm nearly at 8K. So, if after work the appliance store's open, I'll get the ice cream and I'll dump it in work, go back around home. Because I think it's here. I need to buy it. Yeah, it should be open. Ice cream counter is 2,000. It's fine. I'm still good for paper bags. So that's nice. Don't need to be buying paper bags really all that often. So that's absolutely grand. Okay, I've still a little bit of fries left in that box. And I've got a full one here. So that's all well and good. Let's go up and get the ice cream counter. Should really just be right at the top of the street. Yep. Whoops. Let me just double, quadruple check. I'm still gonna be the only one. So let's get this back. Put it up. Why is this so hard to click my thing? Okay. And let's get me home. So I'm over my 5,000. I'll get, you know, the money from today, tomorrow. And then I need to see what wholesalers sell ice cream the cheapest. I'm not gonna be able to run soon, I don't think. I might make it home just in time. A fries to get me through the next like 2 days or whatever. So if the price has gone down of fries, I can get, you know, I can get the 2 boxes and then I'm stocked up and then that's all good. And then I need to keep an eye, obviously, on... Yes, no, I know that. Do you sell ice cream? French fries are down in price. Ice cream is $990. That's quite high, I feel like. You don't sell anything that I would use. Don't think I need supermarkets on anymore. Think that's also the same. Wouldn't use any of them. So there's only one place to get ice cream. There's only one place to get French fries. So their prices are what the prices are. I can get ice cream today now after work. Can't get it before. So we have another day. You know what? I'm gonna like get a bag of something like on my way past. Or like go to the coffee shop or something or whatever. And get like a croissant because... I'm gonna get a soda can. Just top me up a smidge. So after work today, I'll be able to go get the French fries at a discounted price. I'll get 2 boxes. And then get a box of ice cream. But that'll bring me under 5 grand. Which I don't want to do. And I'm always going to prioritize the French fries. I'd rather get the French fries at a cheaper rate now. No, they've gone back up. Ice cream's gone up too. Right, I'm not getting nothing. I just refuse to buy that many. We'll spend that much. And I have enough of these to keep me going, so... Unless the prices have changed now, I'm not doing it. No, they've stayed the same. I'm not gonna pay more than the 637 per box of fries that I paid the first time. So if it's more than 637, I'm point blank period not buying it. If it's cheaper, I'll buy 2. But then it's the same with the ice cream. I'm not paying 1,000 for ice cream. That is absolutely not happening. So we'll see what it's getting sold for tomorrow. I think they close at 8. So by the time I'm home and I'm getting to bed, it might be about 8. I don't think so. But I'll check in the morning to see what the prices are in the morning. So I actually kind of get more of my running around done after work, not before, because things aren't open before I open, or they're opening at the same time I'm opening. I can't be in 2 places at once. I just want to get my ice cream. Let's check. I'll buy ice cream, not French fries. So I'll buy the ice cream after work today. But I'm not getting the French fries unless they're less than 637. That's the agreement I've made with myself. I was really trying to see my the little sign though. Yeah. I want to see what my little sign looks like. It's terrible. Alright. Clean, open. I do need to get fries though. Well, I'm actually alright to be honest. Right, so we're gonna go straight to the wholesalers, get the ice cream, leave it in the house, get food, go to sleep, bring the ice cream into work tomorrow, and then I'm starting to sell ice cream. Ooh, someone's just got there before me. I've already got the ice cream counter now, so it is what it is. We're gonna be fucking rivals selling ice cream. We're gonna be rivals selling ice cream. Has anyone started selling fries? Still just me. Or maybe that is me. Because I have the ice cream. The counter? I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Shit, I went the wrong way again. This is like the longer way. Oh, it doesn't help when you're getting stuck and you're also fucking hungry and exhausted after a full day's bloody work. Where's the ice cream? $939, still a lot of money. I wonder if the peelers come if you don't pay for stuff. Still over 6k, so I still have some money. So if the french fries are at a decent price tomorrow, I can grab them after work. Shit. It's gonna be a long walk back up to the highs. But at least I can earn more profit tomorrow by selling some ice cream. So the maximum ice cream it says that I can sell is 30 in a day. So that this ice cream should last me 10 days. I think that's what it was saying. Or like I can serve 30 people, but 30 people, you know, could buy 6 ice cream if they wanted each, you know. Excuse me. Tired, hungry, grumpy. Should be just getting into work in time. I think this should make it so that it's probably, I hope, 1,000 a day. That would be nice. You know, that's 7 grand a week. I think french fries wise, all of that rhymed. I think french fries wise, the most amount of money I've earned from it in a day is 700 and something. Which is, I can't even imagine selling $700 worth of fucking chips in a day. Like, that's amazing. Coming through, ice cream melting. And I think the ice cream counter only holds 100 anyway, so that gives me like 3 stocks worth. Or 2. 2 even. I'm just gonna be getting this cleaning kind of done in time. I just want to see if people are actually getting any ice cream. Fries. 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 Shit, I'm not really selling ice cream. Don't know if I'm actually selling much, to be honest. Oh, shit. No, I sold some. Not loads, but some. We'll see. I want to, see what the french fries are getting sold for now. Where are they? Nope. Well, no, it was 637, wasn't it? I bought it for. So they're slightly cheaper. But I think I'll still wait. I'll see how much money I've earned from the fries and the ice cream in one day. I'm kind of aiming for like making $1,000. I think that'll be great. Let me check my rivals. So I'm now earning like 3 grand a week apparently. She's taken off. She's earning more. So now it's Bill. Bill's over Manhattan though. Like, so she, so not really a problem. Has anyone switched kind of where they're focusing on, or is Ingrid still the only garment district? Yeah. That's all right. So go home, get fed, go to sleep, see how much I've earned from now having, like, you know, 2 products in the shop. And then see how much the French fries are now getting sold for. Because I really do want to be getting them when they're down to, like, fucking 400, because that's just amazing. I like that a lot. Sleepy, 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 sleepy. Ooh, very, very, very nearly. Very nearly. That's good. I like that. I don't know why I keep fucking pressing that. Please tell me they're down in price again. They are. Yay. Right. So I think I'm going to leave it here. It's been very, very good. Like, I've made progress. Obviously not in my apartment or anything, but I've got a roof over my head. I've a bed to sleep in, a food. So she's not, you know, the happiest of ladies, but, you know, we're getting there with our money. We've went from earning, you know, nothing to getting a job and getting $200 a day. Then we went, you know, averaged out at, you know, like somewhere between like 500, 700, so kind of like roughly 600 a day. And now we're kind of turning that into like nearly 1,000 a day. So, you know, we're growing. We're growing. Obviously the profit margin increases the lower I can buy the stock for. So that's kind of why I'm like trying to keep an eye on that, and basically now, you know, trying to decide, right, 637 is my limit for the fries, but now maybe I'll do it like maybe less than that is kind of like my limit. And then with the ice cream, as long as it's under 1,000, I'll buy it, but ideally I want it to also be as low as possible. So the ice cream at the minute is way, way up and the French fries is down. So it's one of them ones where it's like, oh shit. And they're the only place that sells the products that I need. So if I'm desperate for stock, that's what I'm fucking buying. Hopefully next time, I don't want to really focus on adding a new product in per se. Simply because, let me see. What is in the highest demand now? Chicken kebabs. Appliance store wise. What the fuck do you put them on? You know, that's probably going to be a big boy thing as well. We could just get drinks. Get a wee drinks fridge. Maybe it's the grill. Don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll leave it there. It will be streamed hopefully, you know, next week. It's basically just going to be in the rotation, you know, generally. So Might and Magic's always going to be kind of like the first thing I'm trying to get through in the week, and then, you know, try to fulfill then big ambitions. I should be able to get a stream in on Saturday morning. So fingers crossed that next week we're kind of, you know, just taking over and getting, you know, the three games streamed as well. And generally it looks like July is going to be a lot easier and a lot better for the streaming schedule than June. You know, June's been quite all over the place. And on that note, folks, have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.